Well, to me, it seems like only yesterday, but of course, it's nearly 7 months since the 1990 World Cup finals got underway in this magnificent stadium here in Milan. I hope today you're going to enjoy some of the magic moments of that unforgettable tournament with us. One thing about the World Cup finals that I'm sure won't have left your mind, and it's this sound. The 1990 World Cup finals didn't produce that many classic matches. In fact, some would say that the quality of the football didn't quite live up to previous tournaments. But there was no denying the drama or the individual skills on show. And for some of those lucky enough to take part, it was going to change their lives. For England, Paul Gascoigne would become the sporting hero of the year. Heroes of old would continue to perform brilliantly. The strikers as ever caught the eye most. The familiar and the new. For the manager, there would be a fitting climax to his 8-year reign. But for the team, there would be tears before the smiles. For Scotland, the story would be one of frustration once again. For Jack Charlton's Ireland, an historic first tournament. A quarter-final place and a blessing from one of their fans. The world's #1 was slipping. There were new kids on the block. The man with Sicilian eyes. And German star quality. Africa brought their stars too, as the world champions found out in the opening match.
Makanaki trying to get down the middle! Oh! And cleared away by Lorenzo. Maradona, Caniggia, who's certainly quicker, and is caught by Canabic. The Argentines are down in front of me, and it's a red shown to Canabic for the trip. Omembic. Oh, he scored! Disaster for Pompidou. One brother is sent off, the other brother scores. Amazing. Caniggia, they've got to get back now, Cameroon. Caniggia leads the charge. Koundé pulls out of the challenge. Not a good one by Ndip. Referee allows him to go on. Terrible challenge by Massing. It was an attempted block then by 3 players. Massing loses a boot and is lucky to stay on the pitch, if he is going to stay on the pitch. And I don't think he will. It's the red one coming out. Quite right. Quite right. Referee looks at his watch, and and blows the final whistle.
"1-0 to the Cameroons" called for desperate measures from Argentina. Against the Soviet Union in their second match in Naples, the old handball expert was up to his tricks again. We saw it, but not the referee. 15 minutes later, Argentina were on their way for sure.
And that's the first one. A very easy header for Pedro Troglio.
The hosts, Italy, were in Rome. Austria, their first opponents. The tension was electric, but the goals just wouldn't come.
It's a good cross! And at last, it's the substitute, Schillaci!
Italy remained unconvincing, particularly in front of goal. Vialli's penalty miss in a narrow victory over the USA. But the next match against Czechoslovakia produced the goal of the championship.
Giannini, Baggio. And still Baggio. And he's taken them all on. That's a fantastic goal! That's the goal they've all been waiting for!
In Milan, it was West Germany, already threatening to take the competition by storm. Scotland's fans had prepared thoroughly.
It comes in from side to side, and you've got 1 minute to score as many as you can. Then the Blues, you swap over, it's your turn.
The team was in a difficult group, not expected to do well. Manager Andy Roxburgh was conscious of his side's limitations.
Well, the most important quality we've got is harmony. We're very much a unit, we're a team. There's no prima donnas, no superstars. We've got 1 or 2 gifted players, of course, but there's a unity about us. And when you make comparisons with previous Scotland squads, yes, they had some great players, but I think we've got certain strengths and certain qualities about our team that maybe they didn't have.
That's a nice ball. Johnston, good save. Marchena. Oh, he's made a bit of a hole. Flag stays down, and the ball goes in. And they all go to congratulate Kayasho. Mo Johnston, most! Great save, McCall! McStay, blocked and turned away. The referee points to the middle.
You know, the players and the backroom staff and so on, and the officials who have put everything into it, they equally feel terribly bad for all the supporters who put so much into it as well by coming away out here. And this was one of those games that sometimes happens in football where in the cup competition the smaller team beats the so-called bigger team, and the breakaway goal and their goalkeeper having a daft day, and we just couldn't put the ball in the net.
The Brazilians can usually put the ball anywhere, and their skill and style was immediately on show in their first match. Now, you will understand this.
Mas eu acho que também tomou cartão amarelo o jogador da Suécia. Olha o Brasil, bola enfiada, espetacular! Faz agora, agora o Brasil vai fazer! Gol do Brasil! Chegamos lá, dali, 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 Brasil!
When they recovered from the commentary and a second from Koreka, Sweden managed a consolation goal themselves. Their next opponents were the Scots, a match now vital to both sides.
McPherson got a flick. McCall! McCall has scored for Scotland! Fleck over this side, calls for it. Gets it from McLeish, takes it well. Aitken goes to the middle, Roy Aitken! Good save! Still Aitken! And the referee says penalty. Challenged by Nielsen on Aitken. And he scores! Scotland lead by 2-0. Schwartz. Stromberg! Got ahead of them all.
Well, obviously it was an emotional night, but it's very important when you're on the management side of things that you try to contain that and that you don't go overboard. But I must admit, when the ball went in the net twice, you react. It was the kind of game we predicted to our own players, and there was nothing different from what they expected to find. And of course it was very much a midfield battle because it was like a British Cup tie, and I'm sure everybody enjoyed it.
For the party to continue, a result for Scotland was essential in their final group game. On previous form, the odds were against them.
He loves to keep possession, Branco. Koreka, Romario, danger here, it's Romario, good save! Jim Leighton comes to the rescue of Scotland. And Aitken's there, oh, and it was kicked off the line, with Taffarel beaten. Branco. Koreka now in the centre-forward position, this is Alamau. Alamau's shot, good save by Leighton, Koreka's in on the rebound, and Muller's following it in, and it's a goal for Brazil, Muller! It fell so nicely for him and not for Jim Leighton. Now we want one surge here from the Scots. Fleck's in there. Oh, and a chance on the far flag! Oh, Johnston! Oh, I don't believe it! Taffarel saved it!
Yeah, well, no one said life was fair, and sometimes you have to take the blows. And it was, I mean, let's be honest, I mean, we lost to a better side. I mean, the Brazilians have got a wee bit of magic about them. But we worked diligently throughout the game. We had to play in a very practical way, face up to reality. And it really was a cruel blow to lose out just at the death, as we did, particularly such a soft goal.
In Sardinia, the police were taking no chances. The reputation of England's fans had preceded them. Trouble, though, was kept to a minimum. In contrast, the tranquility of the golf course provided the final chance for the England players and management to relax and enjoy themselves before sharpening their competitive appetite for the task ahead.
This is the pinnacle, this is the climax, this is what we work for. There are no high levels to play, no higher levels to manage. It's what I gave up a pleasant way of life for, to come and try to win the World Cup for England. It's my last attempt. I've had one go in '86, got the last 8. A bit unlucky to get knocked out at the end of the day, to be quite fair. We had a bad start, but recovered. And here we are with my last attempt, you know. And I'm going to give it everything I've got.
Malta was the setting for Ireland's preparations, orchestrated by a man with a distinctive World Cup pedigree.
If we get through the first group, don't be surprised at anything we do. But we've got to get through the first group. That is our mountain. We've got to climb that one first. We've got to get the result against England. We've got to beat Egypt, and we've got to get a result against the Dutch. And if we get over that one, don't be surprised if we do well.
Waddle. And Lineker sneaking in, a chance for England here. Is it going in? It is! And Gary Lineker has put England in front. Here's Sheedy. Oh, and he's in here. And he's equalised. Kevin Sheedy. The Republic are back at it at 1-1.
They never had it won, we had it won, and we actually just present them with a point. We made a mistake, and it was costly, and it fell to the wrong man for us as far as Sheedy is concerned, because he's good at that acceptance of the half chance with the left foot, hitting a cross shot across the keeper. He took it well, but it was given to him.
Broke well for Lineker, managed to scramble. It was a bit of a scrappy goal, but it counted. And then we're on an uphill battle. But we took the game. We had taken the game to England before that, and we took it to them the whole of the rest of the first half. We took it to them the whole of the rest of the second half. And I thought we thoroughly deserved to get a result.
Palermo in Sicily provided the venue for Group F's second match, another of Africa's no-hopers against the European champions.
But here's Van Basten, Kieft in the middle. Rijkaard missed it, Kieft, it's in. The substitute breaks the deadlock. Pull it again. Van Basten in the middle, Kieft making the diagonal run in the box too. Kieft. And it actually took it away from the oncoming Rijkaard. Keeping possession, trying to prize the opening. Hassan! Here he's pushed. Oh, penalty! Penalty without any question against Ronald Koeman. No doubt about that at all. Abdelghani scores! Great penalty, right in the corner. And they have fully deserved their moment, because they've had so many during the 90 minutes here.
Look at them celebrating. It's tremendous to see.
1-1 against Egypt, hardly an impressive performance. Now Van Basten and co were arriving in Cagliari for the group's crunch match. Meanwhile, relations between England and the press couldn't have been worse.
It's a disgrace. There's people that don't want us to win the World Cup, and the people at home, the public, get the wrong image of it. And unfortunate for the players who are trying to win the World Cup for the people back home, are gone. It's because they've got so-called people with a pen and paper in their hand that are just mulling the lads.
Here's Gascoigne. Lineker goes to the left, now goes to the right. Still Gascoigne. It's a great run, this, by Paul Gascoigne, absolutely brilliant. And he's brought down by Van Tigelen, number 5, right on the edge of the area. Barnes Now he's got Lineker to his right, and he's got Lineker in, and he's onside. Gary Lineker pulled it back again for Barnes, and Rijkaard makes a despairing clearance, and the Dutch were caught. Here's Gascoigne. Going at them here beautifully. Oh, and a good effort by Brian Robson. There goes Lineker. Robson's made his way forward in the centre now. So has Parker, so has Barnes. It's Lineker. It's still Lineker. It's Barnes. No, it's not. It's Koeman. Close thing, though. Now Gascoigne, as Barnes runs on this time. And there's 2 free on the far side. Paul Parker made a run from right back. And Lineker's in a great position. So is Waddle. Here's Waddle. And there's Parker again, and Lineker's waiting. Lineker! Hits the neck of it. Lineker again! Now, England have not scored. The referee has gone and disallowed it. Use of the arm, I think he's saying. "11 minutes gone in the second half. It's Lineker for England. And Barnes. And Lineker! A chance goes begging. And it's Gary Lineker. Lineker with Parker steaming up on the right, Bull hovering on the edge of the area. There goes Bull! And immediately gets himself into a good striking position. His first touch. Gascoigne. Bull waiting in the centre. So is Lineker. So is Barnes. Well played by Gascoigne. Little flick there. Bull was at the near post and Lineker at the far. And nobody could apply the touch that would have mattered. Pearce drives it. Oh, it's a goal! But is it? The referee raises an arm and says no.
0-0 England, Holland, 0-0 Ireland, Egypt. All 4 teams equal going into the final group matches. A win now meant certain qualification. A draw, and it would be down to lots.
Pearce. Hanny Ramsey lost it, recovered well. Lineker, Bull unlucky. Bull again. Bull again. Gascoigne down the right touchline. 3 in the middle. Barnes making it 4. Wright has gone up on the far side. Gascoigne to take the free kick. It's curling and Wright got the touch. England have the lead. Mark Wright, the scorer. Timely goal for England. Youssef with the throw at the other end. Abdul Ghani, appeal for handball. Good save by Peter Shilton. It's long. Wright gets a foot in. Gascoigne clears. And it doesn't matter anymore. England are through to the knockout phase.
I have to say, you know, it was a bit tense for me. I was always conscious that if we'd lost, you know, thank goodness we didn't. That would have been my last match in charge of the England team. That would have been a very sad night for me.
And Koeman has found Hullet. Kieft, Hullet, danger here. It's Ruud Hullet. It's a great goal. Magnificently taken. He's back. Now the flag stayed down here. There's Cascarino. And it came off Van Aale. Oh, and yes, Quinn was in there. Niall Quinn. They've equalised.
So for Holland and Ireland, their fate was in the balance.
Yes, but il faut mélanger un peu.
West Germany in Milan was the one to avoid.
One yellow. Vous ouvrez. Merci. The first team drawn is Netherlands, Ireland Republic playing Romania in Genoa.
Mambiyek. Miller has that lovely silky turn, and now he's made a chance and scored a goal! Now the drama of the World Cup begins to unfold. Colombia facing 12 minutes from the end of their hopes. And Higuita's got himself into trouble, and it is no surprise. 2 more goals for Miller, and this time the shimmy at the opposite corner flag. Skurabi. An off the check. Well, a bit of a scramble, but he's got it back to Moravcik. Skurabi's in the centre. There's danger here, and the Czechs have taken the lead. Skurabi got it. Oh, it's the equaliser. And it's number 4, Gonzalez. Knopfli check. It's not been very well cleared, and Skurabi! And they're back in front. Czechoslovakia have taken the lead again. Kubik. And it's gone in. And Chauvinets has gone across to take the corner. And there is Skurabi, and he did it this time. He's got the hat-trick. Take on, in with a real chance, Careca, and he stayed and dwelled too long. Careca, Branco, 4 waiting, Dunga hit the post. This is Careca. Oh, he did he put it into his own goal, Gokacher. It had beaten him in flight, and he was stretching for it, and he very nearly put it in his own goal. The post saved him again from Alimao. This is Maradona, and he gets the ball through. Canija scores!
By Winter. Klinsmann! What a goal! Germans off the bench. Klinsmann jumps. He's 3rd in the World Cup. Still Buchbelt. Bremer. Goal! Beautiful goal, Bremer! 2-0 West Germany, and they're into the quarter-finals.
barely a runner. Oh, and it's been saved! Bonner! Chimoste has seen his penalty saved by Pat Bonner. Jack Charlton doesn't know whether to smile or not.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't like to be in David O'Leary's shoes here. He's not really a penalty taker.
Ireland! They are in the last 8 and the party can begin.
If we're going to Rome and we're going to play on in a big occasion, then I would like to play Italy. There's a game to go tonight yet, and we'll have to wait and see.
Baggio, Serena, Schillaci! Giannini to take. And Serena! The Uruguayans went to sleep. As simple a goal as you could wish to see.
And this is Vujovic for Yugoslavia. Oh, that was obstruction, surely, by Sanchez. Vujovic did well to keep his balance. Oh, it's a chance here. Stojkovic has broken the deadlock. Roberto, 15. Michel, who's wearing the armband. Martin Vasquez. Oh, it's in here. Spain have equalised. Salinas. Second goal for Stojkovic.
That's Curliman's looking. Oh, and Parker's mistake. This is Versabel. And De Greiser on the far. Versabel shot, and De Greiser, and Mark Wright. Shilton pushed out the shot from number 5, Versabel, and Wright was the saviour for England. Van der Elst. De Greiser. Good little turn. Curliman's. Oh, Curliman's hit the post after he'd beaten Mark Wright. And the shot beat Shilton too from Curliman's. Barnes trying to find Lineker. That's Grun. This is Pearce for England. Oh, and De Mol missed it. It's Barnes with a great chance. Not taken. Waddle. Lineker to his right. Barnes offside. Offside, won't count. Sorry, John Barnes, no goal. Here's De Greiser, and they've got Grun up from the back. It was a good run by him and Curlimans. And still Curlimans. And Schifo shoots. Oh, he's hit the inside of the post with a fabulous effort. And England are so lucky. Enzo Schifo producing one of the moments of the World Cup. And Lineker's touch has put Chris Waddle in at the other end. And back again to Lineker, and he's onside. A great chance for England now. And Prudhomme comes feet first and gets away with it. And drama here in both penalty areas. Butcher. Bull. Platt coming in from the far side. Lineker's up there too. Pearce. Bull. Steve Bull shot, deflection, great save. Prudhomme did magnificently. There was a deflection on the shot. This is Gascoigne, did well. Bull is up front, Lineker is over on the right wing. Herentz challenges Gascoigne. Free kick given to England. Good position. A minute left. It's Gascoigne shaping to take it. And chipped in. And volleyed in! And it's there by David Platt! England have done it in the last minute of extra time! England are through to the quarter-finals of the World Cup, and Bobby Robson ecstatic.
Yeah, Brian, we've done it for you. I said to the players, we've got to do a little bit, everybody has to do a little bit extra for the skipper. And the boy who's replaced him, Platt, has scored the goal. And that's a present for Brian Robson. That's Platt's personal present for Brian.
And Diego's World Cup finals are collapsing about him in ruins. Oh, what a great save!
I'm looking forward to getting home, you know, but that won't stop us wanting to beat the Italians tomorrow, and it won't stop the lads from wanting to beat the Italians tomorrow. And they've got a term in Ireland that they use, like, give it a last jack. We will do exactly that tomorrow night. We will give it a last jack. Good, bad, or indifferent, result doesn't matter. We will give it a last tomorrow night.
But we're talking about the past and when we were little, and before you had any real ambitions about what you were going to achieve in football. And what we considered the greatest adventure of all was to go fishing at a little pond down at Bothell. And when I was coming down here today, and I thought we were going to have a little chat with our Jack, I thought, I wonder if he gives a little thought to that little trips, the trips that we used to have at Bothell, thinking this is the greatest adventure we're ever going to have.
Because we were poaching at the time.
And then suddenly, this adventure's thrown in him, you know, and it
just gets bigger.
Just sensational.
It just gets bigger.
Yeah.
McGrath. And here's Quinn coming in for the header! Brilliant save by Zenga. Baggio. Schillaci. This is a promising move. It's Donadoni. Good effort. Oh, Schillaci! Goal! Yes! Italy have scored. And it's Schillaci again! They're nowhere near 10 yards. Schillaci. Oh, it's crashed against the underside. Was it in? The Italians appeal and he shoots again. And it wasn't in, and Schillaci can't believe it. It's Sheedy, and McCarthy's come up at the back. And it's been cleared by Riccardo Ferri. And the referee has blown, and Italy are through to the semi-final of the World Cup. And the Republic of Ireland go out in a gallant, storming fashion.
We did our best. We got punished for one mistake. Other than that, the lads played magnificently. They worked and did everything that we would expect of them. Played some good stuff. Never really got a break in the game. But that's the way games go. And unfortunately, we're out of the competition.
Versiegelt das Tor, schiebt 11 Riegel davor, denn wir kommen bestimmt. Wir sind schon auf dem Brenner, wir brennen schon darauf. Wir sind schon auf dem Brenner, ja, da kommt Freude auf.
Klinsmann. His first touch for a while. Avoids 2 tackles, still Klinsmann. Bursts through 2 more. Oh, penalty. 1-0.
Fede. Useful ball, and it's running loose. They've got a man over. Shilton makes an excellent block and denies Omambiik, and an indication of what the Africans are capable of doing. Butcher quite frequently is finding himself either in the left back or the right back position. He found Pearce well. Platts! He's done it again. Simple English goal, and the boyish smile is there again. Ebuele, Mfede, 2 waiting, and a good header by Libby. Where were you again, says Peter Shilton. Well, I think there's some concern about the arrival of that gentleman. England tightening it down the middle. And has Miller! And the referee says penalty. It's Kunde who's going to take it. With a little shuffle, scores! Miller makes it look so easy, a kick in! And Cameroon lead! So smooth through the heart of Bobby Robson's England. Big. Oh, Miller's touch, and the backheel attempt by Omambiik. Gascoigne. Platts! Oh! Won by Massing. Right, Lineker! Penalty! Never a more vital penalty for England. It's all square! Okeke, Miller, cleared by Pearce. Only to Omambiik. Had to come back to get it, and then waltzes past 2. And thumps the left foot! They are unbelievably smooth in their movement. Gascoigne drives the limbs again. And here's Lineker! And he's brought down. A penalty. Massing again in the challenge with the goalkeeper. There's a name to be made here, that's for sure. As in comes Lineker and scores! England lead by 3-2. 2 goals for Gary Lineker from the penalty spot. Paul Gascoigne. Lineker! Oh, he's wide! Goodness me, what an excellent run. Last chance for Cameroon. Libby in possession. The referee looks at his watch. Pagal. Ebuele. England are in the semi-final.
They scored a couple of good goals. It causes a lot of problems. You've got to respect them, and we should applaud them. They come from Africa. Nobody fancied them before the tournament, and they've beaten 3 sides and nearly beat us.
The introduction to the BBC programme has caught the imagination of people everywhere in Great Britain, and I would just like to say it's a great honour for me to be able to present this to you. and hope that you enjoy all the pleasure that you've given the British music fans.
I certainly enjoy to have sold so many records and let me see the affection in the English audience. As for me, and even equally beautiful is to receive this from a champion like you.
Thank you.
A great privilege.
Not at all.
Thank you.
It is my
Thank you very much.
And congratulations.
Grazie mille.
And we look forward to Italy playing England in the final of the World Championship.
I hope, and I hope you are going to win, and I am a liar.
Termination from Schillaci, which we've become used. This is Giannini, still Giannini. Good save, and then in again, it's that man again. Schillaci has done it once more. Maradona played to the wide man, 3 in the middle. And Caniggia on the near post has scored! 1-1. And the holders still have one hand, at least, on their trophy. Baggio has placed the ball. Schillaci is just inside him, Boresi behind. Baggio! Good save! Really fine save by Gokoche. Dancing feet. Still dancing feet. And wide. What a wonderful piece of play by Maradona. And a place in the final of the World Cup of 1990 is going to be decided from the spot. Oh, and it looked a probability. Who would be in the shoes of Donadoni? Oh, goodness me. It means that Serena must score, or Italy are out of their World Cup. And Italy are out. Argentina are in the final again. There is not to be a home victory.
Obviously, I took part in this song, and I'm really pleased to accept this on behalf of World in Motion. Obviously, the song that was sung. Obviously, hopefully, I can express myself tonight, and if there's any one-on-ones, I'll do it. Cheers.
Oh, and turned over, but it wouldn't have mattered. The Gascoigne had tangled in the centre circle with Alcantara. Now Bremer is standing at the back of the 3. It's direct, and it's been deflected, and it's in the net! Bremer's shot, I'm sure that span off Paul Parker and beat Peter Shilton in the most unfortunate of circumstances. We're appealing for offside. The Germans, and they're in trouble. Alcantara couldn't do it. Lineker probably could, and England have equalised. It's Gary Lineker. Tone to Bremer. Klinsmann, great save, Shilton. Terrific goalkeeping on the line. Defies Jurgen Klinsmann. Gascoigne again. He won't be shaken off. And in the end, the German bench get up and protest at Gascoigne's last challenge. He has actually, Gascoigne, got a yellow card, and oh dear. Oh, dear me. He's going to be out of the final if England get there. Support coming in there from Platt, who's moved in there now. Oh, Waddle. Can he square it for Lineker? Waddle shoots! Oh, and the rebound off the post just beat David Platt. And there's danger here. It's Boekveld. Boekveld hits the post! They've both hit the post now. And England move into new territory. So now Stuart Pearce, who's done the job for Nottingham Forest, can he do it for England? He can't! Ilgner has made a save. Olaf Thon has got an opportunity here to put the Germans 4-3 up in the shootout. He has. They lead 4-3, and that means that England have to score the next one to stay in it. What a responsibility for Chris Waddle now. Ilgner knows that if he keeps Waddle out here, Germany are in the final, and England are out. Would you want to be Chris Waddle now? And England are out of the World Cup. West Germany are through to the final on penalty kicks.
It was an awful way to lose such a high-level match, and the players really didn't deserve it. I have a lot of admiration for them, and I have a lot of sympathy for them. It was the biggest match anybody in our group has played since 1966, by a long way. And we knew the importance of that, and came in and gave every bit of effort they had. I mean, I couldn't extract any more from the players. They had nothing more to give.
25th minute of the second half, and Shilton gives the ball away, and they're in trouble. Parker defending the goal, and Baggio scores. Stephen Dorigo Plets, yes, 1-1. Baggio. Waiting for it to be time right, and it is time right, but he slipped, oh no, oh no. But it's a penalty, and Schillaci takes it and scores.
I'm retiring from international football from this particular game. I told my family before I came out to the World Cup that it would be my last effort for England. I told the boss after we'd qualified against Egypt, and I mentioned it to a couple of the lads, my roommate and Chris Woods. I'm very satisfied with the way things have gone, and I always said I wanted to finish at the top, and I think I have done with this particular tournament.
For West Germany. Klinsmann, Völler and Litbarski waiting in the middle, and Klinsmann gets brought crashing down. This is going to be... Oh, it's red! Monzon! Red card in the World Cup final. The first time it's ever happened. Mateus. Völler is brought down. Penalty! A penalty to West Germany in the World Cup final with 7 minutes to go. And the Argentines barge the referee, and there's going to be cards out here. Yellow immediately, I think, for Troglio, 21. Maradona in the thick of it, and the goalkeeper. And they've lost their heads completely. Bengoechea, who's been a hero on penalty kicks in the last 2 rounds, now has to face perhaps the most important one of all. It's Bremer for West Germany with the penalty. And is that the goal that wins the World Cup? Andy Bremer. But wait, Maradona looks for Dazzotti, but the player's already been pulled back. Oh, look at that, Dazzotti on Cola. This is disgraceful, it's off. The second sending off. Dazzotti is dismissed. Oh, and I think a referee has been not struck, but certainly, oh, look at this. The referee has been physically manhandled by 4 players. You can't have this in the final. Well, they're looking at their watches down on the West German bench. And there it is. West Germany win the World Cup for the 3rd time and equal the record of Italy and Brazil. They take the championship away from Argentina, and Franz Beckenbauer becomes the 2nd man to play in and manage a World Cup winning team.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed the memories of the 1990 World Cup finals with us today. In 1994, of course, it all moves on to the United States, and West Germany won't be there to defend their title. Next time, it'll simply be Germany. I hope we can enjoy all those finals together. For now, it's goodbye.
Match of the Day returns to BBC One.